shooting. So sometimes we want to shoot to keep the ball low. Sometimes we want to shoot to keep the ball mid-air. Sometimes we want to strike to keep the ball up in the air, depending on the distance. Here is the trick to it. So if I want the ball to stay low, I put my foot in front of the ball. This forces my body to be over the ball. And then I strike that ball like this. This ball stays low. My knees are over. My strike will stay low, no matter what. This is the one ground strike with power and pace. This is when my foot is in front of the ball. If I want the ball to have a bit of height, then I put my foot, planting foot, in the same line about with the ball. Then I strike it. This gives the ball a little height to get to my destination. Then I strike it behind it with the power. All right? And if I want the ball high, then I step behind. So it's about the planting foot. You see it in front, you see about same line, and behind. So this already you can see I'm leaning already to the ball. So when I strike this ball, from where I am, it gives the ball a lift. Most of the time, this is the technique to get the ball high in the air. Then, depending on how I use my foot on the surface, will also determine the level of the height and the angle. Okay? So please remember these cues, because that's what makes the difference on your striking on top of the technique you're going to be using. And if you strike the ball, go underneath the ball. I see some of you beginners, when you're shooting, you try to shoot like this on the ground. See, notice this foot become long. Some of you asked a question. Actually, no one, well, yeah, somebody did. More of you never knew the answer to this. If I do this, this foot become longer than this. The answer is because this foot is on his toe. It makes this longer. So if I try to go like this to strike this ball, more likely I hit the ground. So that's not the best way to strike the ball on the ground. But you can do it only if you come up in the air with both feet up in the air. Then you can get this strike. Or, as you notice, I went on my tiptoe on this to give this foot a level, to even up with this one so I can get this technique in it. But the ball will come from mostly behind your toes. Your toes have no muscles behind to hold it. It folds, so it's not going to be strong. But it's going to be great technique though. If you want to get the strength in it, it has to come from here. So when you want to do that, the ball has to be in the air, and then you strike it coming from your leg toe down. This is when the ball is in the air. It's a half volley. It's a beautiful volley. Mostly you see people do it in great finish in the corner or crosses. All right, so that's the technique that you should be using for that one and improve your shooting, okay? All right, so hopefully this video's helped. I'm gonna put a little bit of stuff in the writing to follow up, but get out, be out 3 times a week, at least, to practice. Your summer is gonna be great. When you come back in your season, your coach will see the difference, players around you will see the difference. Most importantly, yourself will feel great about yourself because you're gonna see yourself compared to any players who have done nothing or have not done the level of understanding the concept and applying the skills compared to you. I'm gonna miss you a lot. I wish I would be here the whole summer to work with you. I appreciate you trust me, your parents trust me. I appreciate and I'm grateful and blessed for your trust to work with you, to help you improve your skills. I thank God this is my thing, and